Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to share with you like the weekly news. The first one is Microsoft's metaverse vision is becoming clear and makes sense. So this news is on fastcompany.com and the writer's name is Mark Silver. So today's article, it talks about this company start migrating the battlefields to metaverse, and then previously Microsoft acquired Activision. This is kind of like a really big game company. So after they acquire the company, they become the third largest gaming company in the world, just behind Sony and China's Tencent. So pretty much if you see this news, it talks a lot about how, like this acquisition kind of helped them to raise their stock, right? Right now, the Microsoft stock selling past 300 per share in trading Wednesday. So pretty much this kind of accelerate their entire stock market. And also, because it acquires the Activision, then like a lot of very good game in like kind of like they include in the game page, such as Warcraft, Diablo, and Overwatch, Call of Duty, and Candy Crush. All those will be added to Microsoft Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, so those will really help, like increase the value of Microsoft Xbox Game Pass. So yeah, so if you take a look of this news, it seems like Microsoft wants to go to the Game Pass role, right? So you see Activision before they they acquire like Microsoft acquire Activision Blizzard, right? Activision. So you see like Blizzard and Activision. So those are all under Microsoft right now. So you see like Microsoft has not only have, the HoloLens, right? But also Game Pass, Xbox. And right now you see like all the like game PC, right? All the hardware, and right now they become the game, largest game, like world third largest game maker. So all those, the combination will help them to build another metaverse, such as I would say probably in the future it will be more like the I would say the game-based metaverse, such as later on we are going to talk about Sandbox. Okay, so another news is Sandbox. Sandbox, and this news is Anamica brands, Anamica brands. Okay, so in this news, the title is called "The Sandbox Partners with Warner Music Group to create music-themed world in the metaverse." Okay, so this is a very interesting combination, because before we talked about real estate, or we talked about some, some interesting like character design or avatar, right? Or some events, right? So right now, you can have your music, right? Just yeah, kind of like they partner together and have some NFT like music and tailors to the metaverse world. So I think this is very interesting. And because of this news, I took a look of Sandbox. Sandbox is a very interesting place, and it's pretty much gamified. Yeah, like totally gamification. So if you land on it, right, it already tells you like, oh, you can see your rewards. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just joined like 10 minutes ago. So you see, like, I just join it. And probably if I do some, actions, for example, like buy one NFT or something, then I can unlock my sand. Sand is pretty much their currency, Sandbox sand, right? So they use sand as their currency. So if I do some, some actions, then I will win. And it's very clear that what's your next step, right? So let's take a look, like market. I find this is so interesting, and the art is unified, unlike the open seas, right? Because out of curiosity, I opened my little store in open seas, and this open seas, I pretty much like create some 2D arts. However, you see, I list out, right, and so far nobody is interested, but it's fine. I just want to test things out. And then if you see this, a lot of like collections or some stuff, and pretty much the art style is varies, right? So it's more like for collection and all the stuff. And some of them are, I don't know how they do it, but they have like the same styles all over the screen or collections. But anyway, so yeah, so I personally think that OpenSea, you know, sorry, it's very weird that how can, like the art, right? I put listing on the OpenSea, and it can be 254. And I'm wondering how can people use it? But when I Google it, it seems like I can, if I buy an NFT, I can put it on my Twitter, headshot, right? Replace with it and kind of make it cool and hip. So this is kind of something that I think is cool. And also you can buy some exclusive membership, right? Those are, I think it's a very good usage of NFT. Yeah, after I play around this, I find out that this is kind of like you put a smart contract on a piece of art and you sell super expensive price. And then, yeah, and then people can use it for headshot or, like collect it, right? Or sell it in a higher price. So this is something that I figured out by doing it, because for me, I've been talking or I've been looking at a lot of NFT. However, I haven't really tried it, but I keep judging it. And I told myself one of the things that I need to avoid to do is to not knowing, or I haven't tried that thing and I criticize that thing. So yeah, if I criticize, I have to, unless it's obviously, crime or something, but if I don't know NFT, I haven't had a super small store in somewhere shows NFT, then I couldn't really judge it, right? So I create something and I try it. And a lot of my friends told me that, Dom, you should write a blog and write down your journey of NFT. And I can tell you that at the beginning, I was so excited, right? And then, yeah, right now it's like, yeah, there is no one buying. And I just put there, and I feel like less excited after I launch it, because nobody's bidding or something, and I'm so scared of putting a lot of money in. So I kind of use the free version, use the no free gas version. Yeah, so I mean, because if I put the Ethereum, I have to pay $50 to $200 just for the gas fee. So I put the free listing, and as a result, free, right? Free things probably I won't get into the algorithm or something. But anyway, I launched my first NFT. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I really like Sandbox because they have their style is unified. You see, like all the art, you can feel it's the same world, right? You see, like the art elements, for example, like in real world, our elements is everything looks real, right? Like high res, right? So when everything comes together, we feel like this is real world, or every art is harmony, right? And this one I really like. You see, like I think they use a software called Vox Edit, right? And they even teach you how to use, like create something similar to Minecraft, right? You can create that types of, use like Lego style, right? Something that is box by box and pixelate art in 3D space. Yeah, so their art looks harmony just because the same style. So it feels like the same metaverse, no matter what, right? And then I really like their gamification, and also, they partner with a lot of celebrities, right? Such as Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I mean, when you see this, right, it's so cool, right? And the style is cool and it's so unique and tailors to this platform, right? So it seems like it's like a Minecraft by metaverse. And then there's a role and you can get tickets, and yeah, and you can win, and you can party somewhere, right? And you can also buy land, right? Yeah, you can buy things from your some super creators, right? People. Yeah, and I saw this like sold out, and I would say it's probably not cheap, right? It's probably a few thousand dollars per some small things. Yeah, so you can see like the art style is so like aligned together, right? And then create, yeah, you can definitely create your own, own land, and there is no code required. I find this is very appealing. Why? Because just to customize those codes, those are, like, yeah, not easy for everyone, right? It's probably easy for developers, but not easy for everyone. However, they make it so creator friendly, and you can create your own, avatar. And I feel like this is really like a community thing, right? And it's not controlled, right? So it's very open. And also you can buy real estate, and let's see how to buy it. I'm always suspicious about the real estate thing in NFT. However, you see like this entire world is mapping out and cutting to small box, right? And you can see like, oh, those box are occupied, right? And some part probably not occupied. So you can probably buy it, right? Yeah, so you can probably buy something, right? So think about that. If you buy a little land, right, and you can probably visit it, right? You can go there and see what's in it. It feels like a game world, right? And you kind of buy a piece of virtual game world. And I think this world and Decentraland and for OpenSeas, right? All those has some some real estate selling. And I'm wondering, are those the same world or they are different pieces, right? If they are different pieces, then if I buy this world, if I buy this land, and however Sandbox went bankruptcy, right? Like I couldn't get my land or my money back. And then everything, I don't know, it's just my thoughts. It's like a traditional way of thinking about buying and selling, right? So where did this situate? I know it's in virtual space. I know there are a lot of like a virtual, like a location, like all the information, but I'm wondering like if I get this, right? And I can definitely marketing it or something, right? And create events on this. However, you probably need to, get access. I mean, I think log into all those, metaverse account is very convenient. I use like a meta something like this meta mask. I use this meta mask, and as my Chrome plugin. So whenever I go to, you know, those places, I can just log into my wallet, right? So yeah, so look at those. I know that this is cool, and you see like it's probably yeah, like yeah, it's metaverse, right? This entire thing is metaverse. Yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering, like, if I own a piece of land, I can definitely, you know, have events. Yeah, it's like a virtual piece of land. However, probably because I haven't done it, so yeah, I'm just curious, right? And then I'm trying to learn something, and I know that a lot of people concern this will be, you know, another dot-com bubble. However, I think, you know, even though it fail in the future, but it's a cool concept that we try, right? It's like art, right? Every time there's an avant-garde, like a cool art form, people always suspicious, you know, like for example, like Picasso, right? Like Cubism, or, you know, a lot of different styles of art movement, right? We all suspicious, and, you know, at the end, it becomes part of our history. And as a human, we try new things. Yeah. So yeah, just think about trying new things. Don't think about like, oh, it will fail, you won't fail. You just do it, right? And if fail, it becomes part of your memory or experience. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay. So another news is Shiba Inu coin. Okay. So this is a very interesting coin. It's like a doji. Yeah, but it's another, as far as I know, Inu is like a Japanese name called dog, right? Shiba Inu coin. Yeah, it's pretty insane that this types of coin that is existing, right? And then they are creating their metaverse, like Shibaverse or something. Yeah, so I would say that it seems like it becomes like some people think that this Shiba Inu coin is a joke or something, but it seems like it becomes like a 12th largest cryptocurrency. Yeah. So, I mean, right now it seems like all the cryptocurrency is dropping, and also influence all the metaverse platforms such as Decentraland, OpenSeas, and Sandbox. However, I personally think it is, I mean, before the currency, right? Before this cryptocurrency trend, all the currency was made or created by, you know, region, by real world people, right? And government, right? To control their people's, you know, economy activities, right? However, if people, normal creator can create their own currency, then what's the measurement of the value, right? The previous, like the currency, it depends on, you know, your area's people's, you know, ability, or, you know, the resource and the value, or, you know, the economy activity. So it defines your currency. For example, like Chinese yen, or, you know, Japanese, you know, dollars currency, or USD, right? All those stuff is according to the economy activities and history reason, right? But now all those cryptocurrency coming out, then how can we define the value of $1? Why this $1 is more valuable than that $1 if you use USD to measure, right? And, you know, like, yeah, and if it is decentralized, right, then it feels like there's kind of out of control. I still cannot understand how everything goes, but it's just interesting to see all the cute animals coming out, and they become currencies. Okay, so yeah, I think this is probably the last news. The last news is TikTok owners ByteDance introduce Paiduidao. When I see this, I couldn't understand. I thought like it's kind of a spell or something, but I'm trying to Google it, and I know the word is 派对. 派对 in Chinese means party. Dao means island, so party island. A metaverse like a social network. So think about it, it's like a multiplayer game world. Yes. Well, now like a metaverse, still nobody really knows what's that. It seems like, you know, you need to use NFT. It's like a multiplayer game world, sandbox like, you know, kind of multiplayer game world. But if you use NFT as a currency, it seems like it become metaverse, right? If you don't use an NFT, that fancy currency, or, you know, fancy smart contract, that thing, it becomes just a normal social network that, you know, we play or we go online, right? Like, so I personally think that metaverse, what's the definition of metaverse? What's the difference between metaverse versus the normal, you know, multiplayer online social game or social network, right? So I would sandbox like social network. So I would think that, yeah, this is very interesting, is that if you have NFT, then you can be called metaverse. If you don't have NFT, right, then you cannot be called metaverse. Is that the definition? I don't know. Yeah, okay. So this is very interesting. So you see, like TikTok. Think about TikTok. If TikTok get a, you know, like a sandbox like world, right, without using NFT, yeah, then what will it be, right? Think about young people, right? They can create their own, you know, stuff in this Paiduidao, right, and have fun, right, and then record their stuff and post inside that Paiduidao, right? So yeah, and we know that China was banned cryptocurrency a few months ago or a long time ago, I forgot. But this means that, yeah, Paiduidao definitely legal in China right now, just because if you don't involve with cryptocurrency, right? So yeah, so in this interesting thing that we can start gathering together, that metaverse might be gamification or gamified, and then the art style might be unified, right? And then the digital currency will be filtered out by time and the user use, and there will be more and more weird cryptocurrency coming up, but some of them will be dominant. For example, like Ethereum, right? Ethereum, pretty much when I go to OpenSeas, I use Ethereum. And when I go to Sandbox, I saw Ethereum. So Ethereum seems like a really common, all over cross-platform, cryptocurrency. So, and they have another, I would say, kind of like another version called Polygon Ethereum. So that Polygon, it require zero gas, like free gas. So that is environmental friendly, right? Even though I have no idea like how all those coming from, but I feel like, yeah, Ethereum really push the boundary of the cryptocurrency. Yeah. Okay, the last one, yeah, I think this one is worth mentioning. It's Tencent. Yeah, Tencent. Tencent acquired a smartphone maker called Black Shark. What's Black Shark? I find out this is very interesting because actually Black Shark is a game phone. So if you go to Black Shark website, right, and it's a game phone, imagine it's a PC, but a small PC that looks like a phone. So you can see like gaming phone, right? So, and they have accessories and it's like for gamers, right? And I would say, you see, like all those interface are game ready, right? So all those game ready stuff are, when people get the phone, they are ready for playing the game, which is amazing. It's kind of like, imagine if in the future we are entering into the metaverse, right? So those will be kind of the device, like 2D device for us to enter the metaverse. So this is why I feel like it's fascinating, because people even design a phone that, help people to enter the game world. And metaverse seems like all about fun, right? All about entertaining, right? All about, relaxing, right? And how about, like some other needs? I know like a lot of like practical use. However, you see like this entertainment part is slowly, being introduced to the metaverse, is including like the phone, the gaming phone. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today. And yeah, so I will see you next time. Bye bye.